Yes. Good evening, and welcome to the war, the information war. I'm DLAKE for PREZ, reporting for themediaspeaks.com. Thank you very much. Tonight is a radio broadcast, although I will keep my screen share active as we move along. So look forward to that. The questions and answers are also enabled this evening. So if you have a question, please click on that link in the bottom corner there. Tonight on the Drudge Report, lots and lots of headlines. But the headline to this exclusive episode tonight is Teamwork in the Infowars, in the Information War. Welcome to the war with DLAKE for PREZ. And tonight I would love nothing more than to give a shout out to my team at themediaspeaks.com. There we go. Look at this super awesomeness. I can get the right the correct views. Genesis trailer, that's super awesome. Epic border crisis. And really I wanted to give a shout out to the team at themediaspeaks.com. And why don't I start with Sam? IB DiGangi from the Canton, Ohio area. And I've always been super excited that we hooked up with Sam, and I've listened to all his broadcasts, and that's why I'm going radio tonight. I don't know if I can compete with Sam. I'm also going to try to curb any cursing, kind of like I'm on the radio. And I mean, Kyle knows all about that. Kyle is a young guy on the Mediaspeaks.com. Let's go to the Mediaspeaks.com Facebook for viewers. There's DLAKE for PREZ in the camo jacket, cool glasses, protect my light-sensitive eyes and anyone from getting injured from laser pulsating laser eye beams. To my left there in the picture, to your right, is Sam IB DiGangi of the Correct Views. And I love listening to Sam. And I mostly, I don't watch Sam as much as I listen to Sam. So Sam to me is great radio, except for the audio quality on most of his videos. I think I'm going to send him a cool microphone like I have, or Sam, for under $100, you could have a blue snowball delivered to your house immediately, and then you need to check the inputs and input levels or something on your microphones and what else the computer is near. But I'm only telling you that because I love you, and I love the teamwork in the Infowars and the teamwork on the Mediaspeaks.com. And listening to Sam, he'll tell you his show's called The Correct Views for a reason. Go listen and find out what that is. He'll promote Mike McLaughlin, the Cedar Crest Hotel there in Sandusky, Ohio. Not far from him, the roller coaster capital of the world, according to Sam. I believe that is the correct view. And also, he always promotes the best restaurant there in Canton, Ohio. It's not the Buzzbin. That's his record place. The Arcadia Bar and Grill. And he says they make a drink like none other. And I just had a dream the other night about going there, and I've never been there. But I have been to a restaurant with Sam before when we met up in Chicago. And that was part of our movie, actually on Infowars.com. Where we made a movie called Becoming Paul Revere. And actually, the Operation Paul Revere winners when they were announced on Infowars.com featuring Alex Jones and David Knight, who had recently won the reporter contest that myself and Sam were both in, along with Kyle Phillips and Anthony Kort. We're going to talk about them in a minute. But first, let's just play this real quick and listen to what David Knight said about teamwork in the Infowars and also themediaspeaks.com.
And you know, we saw this also in another entry. It was Becoming Paul Revere. These are a bunch of guys who met up during the reporter contest. They didn't win the reporter contest, but they were in different areas all over the country. They linked together and created this online news organization, The Media Speaks, and they did a documentary about how they came together based on the reporter contest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. David Knight, that was epic. Can we remix this? Can you say that again, please, sir?
Together based on the reporter contest. So these types of things, these types of relationships, this type of growth is what we're looking for. Let's take a look at what Mike Adamski did in his spare time, quote unquote, after he's working more than 40 hours a week.
And this is the healthy distrust.
Yes.
Here it is.
Okay, so they're going to a video that a gentleman made. Oh, it's got the sick Infowars graphics there. Oh, I think that's Infowars putting the graphics over his video. But doesn't that make it look professional? Sure does. The movie that David Knight was talking about on Infowars.com, and tonight I'm talking about teamwork in the Infowar. And I'm giving a big shout. This episode, last night, I filmed a report, and unlike tonight, I was visible on the screen. Tonight's more of a radio episode. But the questions and answers are enabled for viewers. Let me go there now. No, I don't have any questions, but if you're watching, feel free to Q&A. I'll try to answer your question to the best of my ability on this radio episode broadcast of The Media Speaks, where I'm giving mad shout-outs. And here, look, I have to switch this over so you can see that I am broadcasting to you on sort of video. It's really hot in here tonight. But let me go to the screen share that I wanted to present to you right now. If you're watching, you'll also be able to hear it. And I might have to describe some things that are going on if you can't see. 2012. Oh, there's Anthony Kort eating what looks like a Hot Pocket, staring at his computer, Infowars.com. What a sheltered individual. It looks like he's in his mom's basement. Oh, there's DLAKE for PREZ, wishing and dreaming he could be president as he eats a Hot Pocket in his computer laboratory. What is this? Some gentleman playing. Oh, there's Sam playing his keyboard. Oh. Whoa, there's Kyle Phillips, also apparently eating a Hot Pocket, lounging. Got his remote control. There's DLAKE. Can't pull him away from the computer. Clean house is a sign of no internet or TV access. Oh, we're all watching the same Alex Jones Infowars show.
So you say you want to fight the New World Order. Why, if you were on the radio, if you were...
Excellent editing by Anthony Kort of The Media Speaks. I'm sure if he had a top quality footage, he could put together a great piece. So could me, so could Kyle, so could Sam. Oh, you're looking for 2 new reporters, named Leanne McAdoo and Jakari Jackson. Let me point out that when they were trying to find new reporters on the Infowars contest, The Media Speaks was spawned after, not winning that contest, because we weren't the chosen winners.
Ready? Here's your chance to step into my shoes, and I hope you surpass what I've done. Are you going to join the Info War? Do you have what it takes? It's up to you.
But see, we filmed this as a flashback to like how we were reacting. So this is kind of actually like a reenactment. Anthony Kort stands up, throws down his Hot Pocket. Kyle Phillips stands up, throws his Hot Pocket into the toilet, flushes it. DLAKE slams his Hot Pocket, throws all the bullcrap off his desks, get up, and walks out. Says, screw this. Oh, he was just about to use his Hot Pocket. Sam says, screw this, I'm out of here. And he walks out the door as well. Then we all burst out the door into the sunlight, look to the sun, look to knowledge and wisdom, and all our toughness, yet sincerity. We look to the light. Kyle rips his shirt off. Underneath, he's got another shirt.
You haven't heard. Our rights are being taken away little by little. It's all of us in distracting.
Yeah.
Dancing with the stars.
Oh, brilliant editing. Some clips from our brilliant editing there. I believe Kort put together this beginning part where we all had to film our scenes where we burst out the door. I mean, me and Kort were sort of like working together to like put together this metaphor of like, oh, we're all just sitting around eating Hot Pockets in our basement watching Infowars, but like that actually sparks us into some sort of like revolution and statement to get out there and like, you know, fucking look to the, excuse me. Where's my 7-second delay button?
You unlock somebody, then they can unlock their soul.
You haven't heard. Our rights are being taken away little by little. It's all of us in distracting sports, dancing with the stars, and Kim Kardashian.
I'm Kyle Phillips, and this is Infowars. Today we're talking about the case of Trayvon Martin.
Welcome to the Nightly News. I'm your host, DLAKE. This is another of my reporter submissions to the Infowars.com reporter contest. Whoa, DLAKE with no glasses or gloves. That was crazy.
It looks as though we have discovered Metallica fans.
We must record.
Black, white, old, young.
I love these guys, man. I love these guys, and that's what tonight's show is all about, is how much I love these guys. Okay? I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm outside your residence right now. Yeah, wait. Man, this movie is actually so good. The movie that we made, Becoming Paul Revere. It doesn't have enough views. Everyone go watch this movie when you're done. But, did we already miss the traveling part? I think it's coming up. Hold up.
Libertarians, conservatives, kind of mainline liberals and waking up to false paradigms. So, Luke, out of everything you've seen,
Luke Rudowski in our movie.
What's the thing most moving in your own words? I think just seeing everybody out here alone in the world coming here without any fear. That was what made me think.
Seeing everybody around the world coming here without fear. 2013.
I was somebody who became politically active. I was a...
Okay, I'm skipping forward a little bit now, but there's Kyle Phillips. Look at that sweet name tag.
Conservative. I considered myself a Republican for a long time.
Yeah, but now he's 100% libertarian, and he's been listening to his audiobooks. And we just had a great debate that he just turned into a podcast. So you can listen to the audio on your way to work, in your car, wherever you go, on your headphones. And like I was saying earlier in the show, it's like I mostly listen to Sam on my headphones there. On my way to work, on my way home from work. Because I'm like the guy David Knight was talking about. I work 40 hours a week. Well, I'm trying to work with my team. We put together a whole damn team, including Kyle Phillips. Let's hear his reports from like a year ago, what he was saying.
The 2008 election.
Now he doesn't even live there anymore. He's got a totally different haircut. He's all clean shaven. He's got a way better mic. He's got a way better studio set up. I mean, what do you guys want from Kyle Phillips, huh? What is it that you want from him? Oh, I just revealed my sound secrets. Okay. That's probably also why I have 0 viewers. No one is watching you, DLAKE. We don't want to hear you give shout-outs to Infowars. Or maybe they just all clicked away and were like, hey, let's go watch Saving Private Ryan. I mean, Becoming Paul Revere, or something like that. Whatever. I don't know what you're going to go watch. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on themediaspeaks.com. Please check out our Twitter. Hear me say it? Check out the Twitter account on The Media Speaks. Just go to twitter.com/The Media Speaks. I mean, put in The Media Speaks anywhere on the internet, and you're going to find us. If you don't find us on the internet by typing in The Media Speaks, then I think you might have some slight mental retardation. And nobody wants that. If you care for a retarded loved one or individual, then, you know, I'm sure that you are appreciated in your life. I didn't mean anything against you. I'm just relating it to someone of lesser mental capacity not being able to accept the fact that we have 9,758 people following us right now. We have more following than followers. We have 271 favorites and also 603 videos or photos. I'm sure those are amazing as well. Let's click on that.
Masters of the Shaolin divisions held a meeting at the Mid-Autumn Festival.
Yeah.
1 year at such a meeting, the masters, after many days of consultation and study, and taking into account their own and all other known kung fu techniques, combined the best of all these into a new technique, which they called the 8 Steps of the Snake and Crane.
Wow. The 8 Steps of the Snake and Crane? That sounds like an awesome movie. I can't wait to see it. Well, you can, because it's already out, and it stars Jackie Chan. But let's get back to our Twitter. What's the newest? 1,709 tweets. That's probably baby talk to somebody like Jennifer Lopez. She's like, you guys are weak. Well, some of our stuff auto posts from YouTube to the website to the Facebook to the Twitter. I mean, Kyle's getting a pretty good grip on the social media, and that's why I love Kyle. Because he's got, I mean, and Tim, his buddy Tim, and like, look, there we are. There's the team again. There's DLAKE, Sam, Kort, and Kyle. And I'm giving mad shout-outs. Okay? Just this week, let me find where we're at. Oh, wait. I don't think you guys were seeing what I was talking about. But just this week, Anthony Kort there, right there in the third from the left with the glasses, leather jacket. That's right. Okay, yeah, there's our Twitter. I think that's what I was displaying. Anthony Kort is actually was just featured on TrueStream Media. Let's just go there right now immediately. TrueStream Media. Am I spelling it right? I thought it was already in my cache. I just got a brand new Firefox, so that's probably the reason. But here we go. Hey, check this out. Enslavement is trendy. Get ready for your very own smart robo-servant. Your own robo-servant like the Jetsons! Hey, what do you want to name the robo-servant? How about Chelsea? How about Fido? No, that's a dog's name. Scrolling down on the website TrueStream Media, man, their stuff is so active. But let me see if I can't. Can't find it. What's the best way for me to find what I'm looking for? Let me go back to my fancy Facebook. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Every time I click on Facebook, I'm like, thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful invention that I'm sure you made all by yourself. Even the cats don't trust you, Mark. Oh, Anthony Kort. Some people might have saw on my screen Anthony Gucciardi. Oh my God. I'm posting stuff. You mad, bro? You mad, bro? Covered that last night. Won't get into it again. But that just goes to show the teamwork. I post on his page. He posts on my page. Sam posts on my page. Kyle posts on my page. We're going to get to what Kyle posted. Going to get to Kort. We're on Kort right now. Big thanks to Aaron Dykes, Melissa Milton at TrueStreamMedia.com for sharing my latest article. Let's go to the article. What are you talking about, bro? You mad, bro? The truth about the current conflict in Gaza, seeing through the propaganda by George Orwell's Ghost. I asked Aaron Dykes directly, who is George Orwell's Ghost? Who is it? And he said it's all of us. The article by Anthony Kort, originally published at The Media Speaks. So there you go. We're talking about my mad love for The Media Speaks and our teamwork in the Infowars. And I'm welcoming you to the war on Welcome to the War with DLAKE for PREZ. What? Geraldo? Huh? Frickin', what's that goofball's name? You know what I'm talking about. Keith Olbermann. I don't know, forget it. Let's just demonize Jesse Ventura. It's way better for business. There's no way he's going to be the next libertarian president. That's fucking ridiculous. You have to demonize him. Sorry the jury awarded him. Do black people stand up and scream like the O.J. Simpson trial? Was there riots in the street? No, there wasn't riots in the street because nowadays we have modern day computers and so we riot on Facebook. But you have to give it up. Hey. Snake Eyes. You're messing up my show with all your meowing. Can you chill it out for a little bit? I'll feed you when the show's done. The show's going to end in the next 2 minutes. The truth about the current conflict in Gaza, seeing through the propaganda, by Anthony Kort. I covered some of this on a Saturday show. Should really give it more attention now that it's posted on TrueStream Media. And actually on Monday, it's what my intention was to do, but I got swept away with some more current news. That's what happens when I go to the Drudge Report. I'm like, illegals get suites with flat screen TVs. Oh my God, red linked. Conservatives, Republican leaders battle over border bill. Shock poll, GOP standing strong against illegal immigration. More important than Benghazi repealing Obamacare. Oh, Drudge Report refreshing, as it often does. 1,000 children fleeing violent Honduras transferred to violent Chicago. Hey, we're out of Honduras. Where are we going? Chicago. Great. The movie that I was talking about earlier, Operation Paul Revere, we were in Chicago. Okay? Again, let's see what David Knight had to say about themediaspeaks.com.
The reporter contest, but they were in different areas all over.
Well, I take a short break.
Becoming Paul Revere. These are a bunch of guys who met up during the reporter contest. They didn't win the reporter contest, but they were in different areas all over the country. They linked together and created this online news organization, The Media Speaks, and they did a documentary about how they came together based on the reporter contest. So these types of things, these types of relationships, this type of growth is what we're looking for. Let's take a look at what Mike Adamski did in his spare time, quote unquote, after he's working more than 40 hours a week.
And this is the healthy distrust.
Yes.
Here it is.
Rights are just going out. They're just leaving. Sooner or later, we're not going to have any rights.
The federal government's onslaught on our personal civil liberties and civil rights is absolutely
made that are just amazing. And quite frankly, some of the films they made probably would have been first place if they made them before. So just, I mean, definitely a talented crew of filmmakers.
That's right.
All right. Well, good thing I was on. Good thing I was on radio version tonight, screen share version of the show tonight, because my cats are going nuts and crazy, and all kinds of other weird, crazy stuff is happening. But let me get back to the team and the teamwork in the info war, and welcome to the war again. Kyle Phillips and all his amazing genius. Not only is the guy super fucking tall, he's super smart. Well, maybe he's not super smart. He's smart, not super smart. I'm super smart, he's just smart. But he is super creative. And I'm just like a step in between like creative and super creative. I'm just more like exceptionally creative. But he is just like super exceptionally creative. But just like any good artist, he needs someone to help him, you know, mold and shape all his brilliant ideas. And that's where I feel that I come in. Even when I was in art school, you know, I was known for like my critiques and making an artist's next vision even better by what I said. And I like to think I'd like to think that I have something to offer as much as these guys have so much going for them, you know, because, you know, it's like the whole team kicks ass, but every now and again you have to do a show like this, a radio show, to just say how much, you know, you truly do admire the guys that you work with. Okay? And I love these guys, man. They're great. They fucking kick ass. I kick ass. The fact that, like, we all came together to kick ass, that's just, like, the most beautiful thing. Okay? And then we get just all kinds of fans and followers on Twitter. We're all over the Facebook. Let me go back to the Media Speaks Facebook. And there you go. There's the team. Okie doke. Let me go back to screen share off to get back to me, to screen share in a different browsing window, to play a little bit more of our fucking movie, which is so awesome. And I'm going to skip forward what I think are the best parts.
I actually voted for McCain. Through listening to political radio and getting so involved in meeting different politicians, I started looking for more.
The sticker part after this guy talks.
I know this girl has the most impact on time. With wisdom and that. Choose your side or die. Stand up.
That's the Sears Tower, now known as the Willis Tower. We were at the top. Here we start sticker tag bombing the inner loop of Chicago. Big shout out to the Atlas Stone for this cover, or this song, this score song, music to the movie. It was awesome, Atlas Stone. there we are putting junkie stickers just all over Chicago downtown. After we talked to a bunch of amazing people. We were worried about putting stuff on the McDonald's, but you can hardly see it's, you know. But we covered up with Infowars. We're like, go to Planet Infowars. Where on Planet Infowars, I think it's still in the beta version. Let's just not talk about that. Most of that part, of course, edited and mixed by Kyle Phillips of The Media Speaks. The Media is here on YouTube, and like it was just, he just did a great job. I was sort of like the producer in a way, like, you know, I got like the final edits from Kyle, who did most of the heavy lifting. Anthony Kort did a lot of heavy lifting in the beginning parts and doing the vocal covers. Sam contributed greatly with the music. And, you know, while I'm in the movie, my post-production part was sort of like trying to be the bridge to bring it all together, try to quell and settle, you know, disagreements, and we had stuff to work out. And Anthony Kort's a little fireball. I mean, like the smallest thing sets him off. So when Israel and Gaza are having a conflict, I mean, the kid's on fire, and we need to get him back on the show. He's been really busy, and you know, we all have lives to deal with, and when we can get together and do a show, it's always awesome, super amazing, and exceptional. Here's me in Kort as we just came out of the Willis Tower, and Sam, my DiGangi, is right behind us. Kyle Phillips is filming. Like I said, love these guys. Here we go.
Sears Tower. Pretty crazy. It's pretty far up there. Yeah, it was. 103rd floor, Sears Tower. Talked to some cool people up there. It was a good time. Do you think if we took up dollar bills and stacked them up all the top, that it would be they would have reached $16 trillion? What do you think? Like maybe 17 trillion? Maybe
17 trillion. The national debt. We should actually go to that. I'll go to that while we play this. Wait, hold on. Debtclock.org. I'll go there live right now on this special radio broadcast. Oh no, usdebtclock.org. My bad. Here we go. Is that what's showing up? Can you guys see this? Awesome. The show is falling apart because it's not. It's horrendous. It's terrible. My computer US debt clock. I'm not sure what you guys were able to see or hear during that interlude moment there where I was trying to communicate with you, but my internet was acting really crazy. Oh, here's the U.S. national debt. 17,606,625,424,23, 42, 52, 50, 61, 60, 70, 80, the hundreds of thousands are going up faster than your gas pump. The hundreds of thousands are just like 500,000, 600, 500,000, 700, 500,000, and 800, 509,000, 601, 602,000, 630,000, 640,000, 655,000. Yeah, it's hard to keep up those numbers. Oh, debt per citizen, debt per taxpayer, debt for your mom, Medicaid spending. Click on these links about. Oh, they changed it up a little bit. Gold supply and demand, mortgage loan calculator, home sales sources, auto sales about, energy output, gold prices, resources. It's like U.S. debt clock. Watch the country die right before your eyes.
Yeah, how many? I didn't see that fact anywhere in the museum. It's how many dollar bills would it take to stack up?
Yeah, but they showed the Obama. They showed the Obama.
Here, Kyle, check this out. Here's DLAKE for PREZ. And there's the national debt. Anyway, how many Obamas would it take to stack to the top of this 200 something?
200 something.
Obamas. 16 trillion. You can't figure it out.
Kort, did you know?
Kort, did you know that Obama's taller than you? He is. Forget feet, miles, or kilometers. The tower is 283 Barack Obamas tall.
The
how many?
Sears Tower is 283 Barack Obama's tall.
Yeah, we had that many.
So we have bumper stickers. We have media speech. We have Infowars stickers. I have Infowars too. I say
Planet Infowars too. Shout out to the beta site. We still made stickers for them. The website, I believe, still does exist. What happened to, what was her name? Oh, she hasn't been on Infowars in so long. I can't remember her name, but we should get her on our team. Christy Hightower. Where's Christy Hightower? Christy Hightower, you're no match for Leanne McAdoo.
we go out. I live right by a college university. We're going to go out there on a day when school's in session. We're just going to walk around. We're going to hand this stuff out.
Well, see, now I don't know if Christy Hightower still works with Infowars or at Infowars, but being is how I started the show. That Kyle Phillips, Anthony Kort, Sam IB DiGangi, and myself, we all met because we all entered videos into the Infowars.com reporter contest of 2012. It was a long time ago. 2 years ago, in fact. And the winner was Jakari Jackson. But David Knight got a job there. And we were all going for jobs as well as money. Who doesn't want money? Come on, let's be a little bit serious. We live in America. We want money. But we also want the job. So that not only will we make more money, we'll also get to try to save the country by reporting the real facts and real news. And that's what I think teamwork is really all about. But like I said, this is a radio show, so I don't want you guys seeing me tonight. I wasn't fully prepared. Going to our website, themediaspeaks.com, and shrinking it to a logical proportion so I could see the guests. We've had many great guests on themediaspeaks.com. You know, our website, we probably need a new header, some other stuff, but we've had some great, amazing guests. Like, obviously, Lucian Farrow. Wait. Hey, man. Go to guests. Guests. Category guests. Like Lucian Farrow. Courtney Driver. Mikhail Thalen of StoryLeak. Now a reporter at Infowars.com. Mikhail Thalen, our friend. What? What? Brian Sumner, also in the contest. Also in the contest, Stagnant Unicorn Productions. These two were great. They're so awesome. They're like best friends that play brother and sister in the movie. We talked about the Church of Euthanasia and much more. It was great. Oh, Tyrell Ventura, Jesse Ventura's son. How dare you have Tyrell Ventura, son of Jesse Ventura, who Jesse Ventura sued Chris Kyle for making up a bunch of lies and a bunch of bullshit. Hey, Jesse, where's the money going to go? Who do you think it's going to go to? My fucking lawyers! Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Said I wasn't going to curse on today's radio broadcast. But there I just went again because you guys get me all heated. He's suing the publishers. He's suing the estate. I mean, it might have some impact on the widow, but any impact that it might have had was coming from the book sales and the book being sold for what Jesse proved in a court of law was lies. Okay? So go get the lone survivor. Go get whoever you want. I feel real bad for you, son. But you guys are following the mainstream media. You're watching too much damn CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, and a bunch of bullshit and garbage. Again, with the cursing, DLAKE. I told you to mind. Whatever, I'm on YouTube. I'm turning this into an HBO special. No. I said I purposefully told myself that I wasn't going to go off on any crazy rants, and I was going to stick to tonight's topic and theme, which is teamwork in the Infowars. But you have to understand, I mean, it's hard to work together with a team when one guy's like B.A. Baracus, and other guy's like Face. He's always changing like a chameleon and trying to score with hot chicks. And then there's like Hannibal, who's chewing a cigar and bossing you around, but he loves it when a plan comes together. Then there's Murdoch, who can fly a plane like great, but he's super crazy and out of his mind. It's really hard to deal with him as well. And like, but yet every week we come together like the A-Team, and we do super team ups and special guest inclusions like Brian Jackson, Courtney Driver, Steve Grant, and Stephen Caputo, Holland Van den Eulenhoff, of course, a great filmmaker. Obviously, there's Matt Winklejohn was on that show. There's older posts like Hemp Girl, who has been taking THC oil for her and hemp oil for her inoperable brain cancer, which is actually shrinking the tumor. And just today, Rand Paul was talking about those things with his buddy Cory Booker, I think, on stupid MSNBC, and Rand Paul's like, as soon as you guys stop lying about me, maybe I'll come back and be in your show. Just to prove to you that I know what I'm doing, let me read some more headlines from the always incredible Drudge Report. Of course, the top main headline, Boner on the Brink, Border Bill Fiasco. And what is probably an older picture of Boner probably just blowing his nose, but we like to make it look like he's crying, and also like to make it look like his hanky or handkerchief is an elephant nose because he's an old Republican. Tuberculosis, scabies are spreading. Sheriff says over 120,000 illegals arrested near Tucson. Texas law enforcement volunteer to form Border Brotherhood. Colorado overwhelmed by immigrant license requests. Technical glitch clogs up visa system. Jerry Brown says climate change will drive Mexicans north. Oh, climate change. Kyle posted our recent on the Media Speaks. Kyle actually posted one of our recent podcasts. Here it is. The Epic Border Crisis Debate, Kyle vs. DLAKE podcast. And it's a really great radio show and podcast and Podkickercast. So I suggest you check that out. But don't take me hostage and turn me into a walrus, whatever the hell you do. Okay? Can we get that part of it straight there? Again, there's the team. Here's Anthony Kort featured on TrueStream Media. I need to take a small break, so let's play Hamas made by Israel, according to Ron Paul.
Madam Speaker, I rise in opposition to this resolution, not because I am taking sides and picking who the bad guys are and who the good guys are, but I'm looking at this more from the angle of being a United States citizen and American. And I think resolutions like this really do us great harm. In many ways, what's happening in the Middle East, and in particular with Gaza right now, we have some moral responsibility for both sides in a way, because we provide help and funding for both Arab nations and Israel. And so we definitely have a moral responsibility, and especially now today, the weapons being used to kill so many Palestinians are American weapons, and American funds essentially are being used for this. But there's a political liability, which I think is something that we look at, because too often there's so much blowback from our intervention in areas that we shouldn't be involved in. You know, Hamas, if you look at the history, you'll find out that Hamas was encouraged and really started by Israel, because they wanted Hamas to counteract Yasser Arafat. He's like,
what they did from the last year, they're being salmon and energy,
Hamas,
but the energy BP produces up here.
Okay, sorry about that. I had some encroaching audio, which makes for lousy radio. Everyone check out the article, The Truth About the Current Conflict in Gaza, Seeing Through the Propaganda by Anthony Kort of The Media Speaks on themediaspeaks.com, and also on TrueStream Media. Featuring this video that you can find on YouTube of Ron Paul talking about Hamas was made by Israel.
So we finance the madrasa schools to radicalize the Muslims in order to compete with the Soviets. There's too much blowback. There's a lot of reasons why we should oppose this resolution. It is
blowback. Who talks like that?
Not in the interest of the United States. It's not in the interest of Israel.
Gaza Strip conflict resolution recognizes Israel's right to defend itself against attacks from Gaza and supports a peace agreement. Interesting.
Don't either.
Well, there you have it. Let me just read real quickly from Anthony Kort's article, because like I've been saying this whole show about teamwork in the Infowars, I love these guys. I love when they bring their facts. I love when they cite their sources. I love when they do radio shows and audio video shows, and they're all so creative and magical, and I see bright futures for all of them. Much like the United States created Al-Qaeda to counterweight Moscow's '79 invasion of Afghanistan, the U.S. and Israel helped create and bolster Hamas to counterweight the Fatah, led by Palestinian Liberation Organization, the PLO, who actually renounced armed resistance at a point pursuant to the Oslo Accords. And those are cited references. Another cited reference in Kort, instead of trying to advance towards any chance of peace, Israel enabled and radicalized a counterbalance to the Fatah to further bog down Palestine by fueling Hamas, pinning Palestinians against each other. Israel just so happens to use Hamas's actions, who they put in place, to invade Gaza as they please, to further take Palestinians' land and resources just as the U.S. does with Al-Qaeda. In any country, they suddenly need to step in and invade. An article by Melissa Melton on the Daily Sheeple poses a great question in its title. Are there any terrorist groups who aren't paid foot soldiers for the U.S. military intelligence agenda? Well, Kort, citing one of our peers and team members in the information war, Melissa Melton, is a great way to get your article posted on her page. So everybody keep that in mind. And Kyle Phillips is, like I said, probably going to be on a radio station in Illinois pretty soon because I heard his tryout video. That sounded excellent. Sam, just, pumping his stuff up. I think he's on some podcasts and blog talk other than the Media Speaks, but he's definitely on the Media Speaks, kicking ass. Look forward to Sam's Fukushima updates and also his Dunce Cap of the Month awards. In fact, every time he does a video, he features a new Dumdy. A new Dumdy. I can't get enough Sam DiGangi in my earphones, in my ear holes. Okay? His videos make my ear holes come. So looks like some great videos that Kort has in this article. Again, there's the Media Speaks on Twitter. We kick butt. August recess delayed as Boner tries to resuscitate dying border bill. The link that I was talking about at that stupid Drudge Report. You know what? Bunch of damn pop-ups. Thanks, Drudge Report. Or thanks, Breitbart. Yeah, see? That's what I wanted to say. Let me go to Drudge real quick. There's been Keith Olbermann and Geraldo Rivera, and I mean Hillary Clinton for years and years, and the whole Clinton family for years and years, have been talking crap about the Drudge Report. And just recently, Alex Jones and Infowars and Infowarriors United Everywhere have been talking more and more about the positive influence of the Drudge Report. And mainstream media outlets and a bunch of White House and a bunch of those goons, they like to talk a bunch of crap about the Drudge Report, and they say, how dare the damn Matt Drudge Report link to Infowars.com. And Geraldo Rivera says, like, yeah, Drudge Report's trying to, they're racist, and they're turning this border crisis into something, really racist, and like he wants open borders from Puerto Rico and everywhere because we need to house those criminals in our prisons to make more money, even though it costs more money than we make. And any money made goes to private prison owners anyways. So I was leading up to a great point, and I just forgot what it was. But tonight's show is all about the MediaSpeaks.com and teamwork in the Infowars, including DLAKE for PREZ, Sam DiGangi, Anthony Kort, Kyle Phillips of the Media Speaks. We all kick ass. We've made movies. We do a show every Saturday, live. It's a live video that turns into a podcast and replay. And we put out remixes and special reports, and we're on Facebook, and we're on Twitter. And what I really was trying to get to about the Drudge Report is, let me bring this up in the small window. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Over a dozen links up at the very top. This goes to krgv.com. This goes to dailycaller.com. This goes to breitbart.com. This goes to cnsnews.com. This goes to chicago.cbslocal.com. This goes to washingtontimes.com. This link right here that my finger, thumb, mouse thing, hand finger is over goes to dailycaller.com. This sheriff, over 120,000 illegals arrested near Tucson, goes to breitbart.com. The following link goes to houston.cbs.local.com. Next link goes to bloomberg.com. Following link goes to waiting for a Drudge Report to refresh. A bunch of commercials are loading. Colorado overwhelmed by immigrant license requests goes to waiting for. If you watch down here in this corner in slow motion, you'll see all the bullcrap that gets loaded by this website. Sessions goes to Breitbart. This goes to USA Today. Jerry Brown goes to National Review. Technical Glitch goes to online.com. WSJWallStreetJournal.com. Colorado overwhelmed, like I said, goes to Bloomberg.com. Very top headline link, Boner on the brink, border bill fiasco goes to Breitbart.com. Summer sell-off goes to Fox Business. July profits wiped goes to CNBC. Dow minus 300 goes to Wall Street Journal. Empire, U.S. Attorney warns Cuomo on ethics investigation goes to New York Times. So, how the hell is Matt Drudge responsible in the information war for anything except maybe using an old picture and making, the top posted picture and the way it coincides with this top link go together in usually a weird, funny, or ironic or sarcastic way. Whatever is these pictures that are posted usually go fairly well to the story. Of course, he always tries to make certain people look dumber than others, or maybe that's just the case that they actually do look dumber than others. And this picture of Obama coincides with the link Russia, the headline link on DrudgeReport.com. Russia eyes banning U.S. chicken, which goes to a Bloomberg.com article. So how can you blame a guy for setting up a page with a bunch of links that go a bunch of different places that you wouldn't have went yourself or clicked on unless you went here and figured it out? And then once you do, see that he's the octopus just grabbing places from all over different places with his multi-tentacles. You see that, yeah, maybe he is shaping it. He's just presenting it so that you can shape your own damn opinion, you stupid liberal idiots. Anyways, much love to the MediaSpeaks.com. Not a big fan of liberals. I scored 100% libertarian on the Nolan chart, even though Kyle and I have had disagreements on exactly how sort of libertarian I am based on his definition, based on my definition. Kort and Sam have all these weird Israeli-Gaza conflicts, and we have conflicts. Just because I love these guys and they probably love me back, it's not like we're all just circle jerking in a big gay party. We have disagreements, and I think when we juxtapose our ideas or have disagreements, that just makes the show even better. But we've all met in person. We all made a movie together. We've all been doing Saturday shows together for going on 2 years. And personally, I just think we're awesome, amazing, and kick a whole lot of ass. And so you should always be checking out what's new at themediaspeaks.com. And I really don't know what else to say at this point. The debt clock again is at 17,606,528,580,600,000 now dollars. And I'm DLAKE for PREZ, and there's really nothing that I love more than reporting for themediaspeaks.com. And I'm pretty much just going to keep doing that. And special shout out to Infowars, Jakari Jackson, David Knight, Alex Jones, the whole team, PJ Deb, Paul Joseph Watson, Darren McBreen, Liam McAdoo, former Infowarriors, now TrueStream Media experts like Melissa Melton, Aaron Dyke, Steve Grant, Holland Van Nieuwenhof, all the amazing guests we've had on the show, Brian Jackson, Courtney Driver, Steve Grant, Stephen Caputo. Sam started out as a guest. Now he's on the show. Now he's part of the team. And I'd really like to encourage you to do the same. Join us. Join us. Join us every Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the live show. Join us on the Q&A. Why are you reporting on this? There has been a 9.0 earthquake in California, says QWERTY on the Q&A. Well, QWERTY, I'm in California, and I didn't feel any 9.0 earthquake. I did not see it in my headlines. If it becomes relevant later on in the evening, Maybe I'll go live again and talk about it, but this show is over, QWERTY. Good night.